Welcome into the next episode of The Wolf Way. Tom Throp here with head coach Justin Hilton of the Westridge Wolves. And coach, coming off a bye week, if you will, an open week, coming off a big win on the road, it's back to business for this football team.
Yeah, we needed that bye week. We were banged up pretty good and gave us a week to get people healthy and refreshed a little bit, and came in for 2 days over the bye week there at the end and started putting our focus on Morristown East in a big conference game.
This is 3 conference games left. First one to focus on, as you said, is the Hurricanes come blowing into town for senior night. You know, we talked a couple of weeks ago about homecoming, of it being, that's kind of a distraction, that's kind of, it's fun, but still yet a distraction. Senior night can kind of have that same effect at times.
I don't feel like it's as big of a distraction. I think that it's a realization for these young men that we're only guaranteed 3 more games, and don't take any of them for granted. And man, it goes by so fast. But yeah, we'll bring those seniors out there and we're going to recognize them, and they'll have their parents or guardians with them. And it's a special time every single year, because what people see are the 10 performances that these young men put on. They don't understand that football is spent in the weight room and on the practice field really probably 92 to 93% of the time. You're only seeing about a little less than 10% of the performance. So the time they spent together is just tremendous.
And the work of this senior group, this is a good group of seniors. You always have a good group, it seems, but this is a really good group of seniors that you've talked about being leaders since last fall.
Yeah, and just the amount of time that they've invested into what they wanted this season to be. Their leadership has been excellent. Their communication with the younger guys and the examples they've set has been excellent. And just I personally have made a lot of great memories just this season with those guys. So it's been great watching them grow up for 4 years, but it's been really great watching them grow up this season.
Yes, sir. 5-2 at this point right now as you head into, again, 3 conference games coming up, and let's focus on Morristown East. Morristown East is a team that does not have a great record at this point in time. Focus-wise for your team, a lot of times when you see that in the paper, you think, okay, this is one we should win. Having that attitude is not necessarily bad, but how do you see this East team coming into town?
Well, they're dangerous because, they've got the same perspective that we do, that this is a playoff game to get into the playoffs. So, it's a survive and advance kind of game. We still have some more games to go. They've played more conference games than we have, so they truly need this for them to have a chance to sneak into the playoffs. And we just need to take care of business. You watch them on film. You see a spread offense where they're trying to take shots down the field. They've got some complex schemes where they try to get you lost in the secondary. You're going to have to be disciplined back there. They throw the ball more than they run it, which is different than what we've seen really out of anybody we've played so far. Quarterback does throw the deep ball well. Offensive line, they've played a multitude of different people, so we're not exactly sure who we're going to see in there. And they play about 8 different receivers. So, it'll be a challenge. They don't do as much motioning as Morristown West does, but they do still spread the field out and try to make you defend all of it.
One of the things that your offense does, as you've talked about their offense, one of the things that your offense does is make teams play an offense they don't normally see. It's very much for those who watch college football, those who are watching the military academies, if you will. They have to prepare for a different look with Army and Air Force and Navy than they do if they're playing against the University of Tennessee or Alabama or Georgia or whatever. What do you expect them to try to do to stop your offense?
We've not seen them vary from what they've done defensively all year. They've been a 3-4 team that when they get tight ends in the box, they walk their defensive ends down. We expect, it's going to be a 5-2, which is what we saw from Dobbins Bennett, what we saw from Morristown West. So we expect we'll see the same thing, real active safeties down in the box. And they do have 2 of the better linebackers in the league. Play extremely hard downhill. We've got to find a way to hit the edge and make them get in pursuit.
What your offense has done all year long has been patient as far as what we as fans watching and you as coaches and players. You're going to take a 3-yard gain and be happy about it because you know that there could be a 60-yard gain coming on the next play. With what they do and what you've seen them do, again, you talked about going outside some more. Is that something that you feel like you have to do against their linebackers, or just something that you want to do to spring this off?
I just think it gives us an advantage. I think that we do have an advantage on the edges. And it's another way to get those wings or those A-backs the ball. Amix will be back this week. So, I mean, you can anticipate that they're going to be even harder coming downhill trying to stop him. I mean, he's got 877 yards on the season, and that's not playing one game. Exactly. So he's a threat that they've got to take into account. And, you know, you talk about our offense and you talk about the patience, and I truly believe, you know, we're averaging 348 yards on the ground per game. 348. If people would take that as their total offense.
Yes.
Yes. And the only thing that has stopped us has been turnovers. In any game we've played, turnovers have been the only thing that have stopped us. So we've got to we can't have turnovers. We can't have silly penalties. And, you know, we've done a good job playing the field position game. Caleb Mabb is averaging almost 40 yards punting. Right. Into the game against Morristown West last week. Justice gets injured. Puts us in a bind where we can't do exactly what we want to do the last 3 plays, but we know we've got a field goal kicker that can come in and get us the 3 points. So we got a little conservative, milked the clock down to the frustration of many folks. My wife said she was at home, "What are you doing? Call a timeout." So I get it, you know, and so, but we run the clock down, we get the 3 points, we feel like those are 3 important points, but we trust everybody in each phase of the game, and I think that's important.
I think it's greatly important, and I think it's part of what the kids play off of as well. They trust each other, trust you all to make good decisions, trust each other to do their job, and that's why we've been successful.
I agree. You know, there's no finger pointing, there's no second guessing, it's a great thing to be a part of.
No doubt about it. Great thing to watch. Again, senior night, you have a whole bunch of folks, and it's not just the football team. We get to recognize the cheerleaders and the dancers and the cross country and the golf team. And if I'm leaving somebody out, I won't be on Friday night. I'll call all of the seniors' names. And
how about Laura Roller bringing those cheerleaders down to Morristown on a Thursday night? I gave her a hug and thanked her. I mean, you know, it matters. It matters. Football, like we said, 10 events that you're guaranteed. 10 opportunities for these young folks, whether it be the band, the football, the cheerleaders, the dancers, and she thought it was important to bring those folks down there. And she has been a supporter of us. She worked with me at South. She doesn't get enough credit for what she does school spirit. Laura Roller is a blessing to Westridge High School. Sorry, I needed to put that in there.
No, absolutely, and I agree wholeheartedly. And she's wonderful with me with the things that we do, and from the press box down, and watching the intentness, and that's not a good word, but I'm using it anyway. I'm a University of Tennessee grad. I can. It's Alabama week. I can use whatever. Anyway, the intent that she has with those kids, the preparation that the dancers and cheerleaders have is, I won't say equal to the football team because they're not getting hit and all that sort of thing. And I don't think she makes them run suicides or sprints or whatever, but they work extraordinarily hard. And their performance on a Friday night is the same as football's performance on a Friday night. It's what they gear to and live for, and it's a wonderful thing to recognize.
Absolutely.
And same whether it's volleyball or cross country or golf and the other sports and activities that take place here at Westridge. It's part of the experience, and it's a great experience here at Westridge, no doubt.
It is. And the support, you know, we went to the volleyball games over fall break, and you know, took my little girl because she plays volleyball in middle school, and to see our football guys down there supporting them and the effort they played. You know, they lost Science Hill, but they played great, played spirited. Just the way that everybody supports each other within the athletic department. You look up and see Christy Walling stand up there. John Dyer's waiting to give you a hug as soon as you get off field. Right. Something special's happening in Westridge athletics. It's a testament to Anthony Richardson and Dr. Leo, but it's a good group of folks that are like-minded in wanting young people to be successful on the field and off the field.
Absolutely. And I'll once again give credit to this senior class on your football team this year that's really brought this team together with an emotional bond that, again, playing off the coaches that lead that to them, this bunch really has responded.
They have. They've answered the bell every time we've called on them, and don't expect anything different this Friday.
I got you. The Wolf Way, what is the key to win the game against Morristown East on Friday?
Can't turn the football over, can't have silly penalties. Definitely cannot give up explosive plays to them offensively, and we got to win the special teams. That's going to be the edge. We got to win the kicking game, and we're pressing it and making it important, and I think that's going to be the difference.
Sounds great to me. We'll look forward to seeing you on the field senior night, and look forward to seeing everybody out there supporting this great group of seniors in the West.
Let me throw in their youth night Friday night. We're bringing out all of our feeder programs. They're going to run out with us onto the field, so just another reason to get out there and support. Can't wait to see our folks from the Central Community, North Community, South Community, all the middle schools and the feeder programs, and those coaches. I've been in contact with them this week, and they're spreading the word. So that should be an exciting thing.
It's fantastic. I look forward to it Friday night. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to win a big game on Friday, and we'll talk to you next week again on the Wolf Way.